Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for being here. Can you put a one in the chat? I want to make sure everyone can hear me. I'm looking for ones in the chat. Let me make sure before I start. Hey, the real K Fit, Shady Blue, Jay Truth, Sharika Chicago. I thank you. I see the ones. Thank you very much. Cheryl Burnett, Truth and Reason, Yuma, MMOFBB. I don't know what that means. MMOFFBB. MMOFBB. Okay. Miss T Velocity, she's out there getting her walk on, getting her, staying in shape, staying heart healthy and buns tidy. Go ahead, girl. Do that workout. So, ciao. Hey, Purple Peach, how are you? Early morning, yes, early morning. Gotta get in, gotta get in where you fit in, girl. So, now, so I'm going to dedicate this song to all the lovers in the beef sector. The ring don't mean a thing. Oh, 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 the ring don't mean a thing. Oh, oh, the ring don't mean a thing. Y'all remember Kim Zolciak when she did that song, The Ring Don't Mean a Thing? So I'm dedicating this to Tracy and Noble. So it does seem like, unfortunately, the Timu ring, as expected, um, the Timu ring may have lasted longer than that relationship, though. So I may not be too tough on Timu. Don't forget, Lady Nikki got a code. So you may be able to get a ring that lasts longer than Tracy's and Noble's relationship. So there's that. It's freezing here. It's freezing all over. I talked to my some of my relatives in the Chicago area, and they were saying it was -12 degrees. So it is really freezing all over. Okay, hey official D Spy, good morning. How are you? Are you on your way to work? Are you in the car? Um, Good morning, M. Renee. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you caught me this morning. So, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. First of all, it is official. or unofficial. It's not official. D Spot. D Spot. Can you throw a kite out to Jay Wilson and tell Jay Wilson we may have found an engagement ring that he can wear since he has been unsuccessful in finding one himself thus far. There may be a ring on the market. It's like I think it's $24 at Temu. And it's used, so he may be able to get it a little cheaper. Nah, I'm laying on the heating pad, back hurting. Oh, I hate to hear that. But at least you're laying down and staying warm. Okay. So, okay. Now, um, I like love. I like being in healthy relationships. But how the hell did Tracy think that she could have a healthy relationship with someone who told her already that he does mushrooms? How did she think that she was going to have a healthy relationship with someone who already told her he did mushrooms? How did she think she was going to have a healthy relationship with someone whose eyes were so yellow they looked like they were jaundiced already? Um, did anybody look at Noble and not question whether or not he was a fall down uh, alcoholic slash druggie? Did anybody look at him and think, oh, that's someone you can have a healthy relationship with? That's someone who you can know less than 4 months and say and proclaim all of your unrequited love and say you're gonna move him in to your apartment with no job and make a go at life. Who thought that? Who thought that other than Tracy? So now here it is that she has all these complaints about said Bo falling out of beds, falling out of the shower. You ripped my you ripped my shower curtain down. Well, bitch, you got a Timu ring on your finger, bitch. So I can imagine that the shower curtain came from the Dollar Tree. So are you seriously complaining about him ripping a shower curtain down? Bitch, you know highbrow bitch. Go back to the Dollar Tree and get you another shower curtain, ho. Keep walking. Okay. Sounds jaundiced. Yes, he did. He definitely told her that. Babe, how often do you eat mushrooms? You don't eat them that often, hon. I think he said every 2 weeks or something like that. And then now we get all the complaints. Oh, he was getting up every hour and he was leaving and he said he was going to the store and going and just hitting the cigarette. Girl, he was hitting a pipe. He was hitting a pipe. Girl, are you crazy? Like, who do you think? Who gets up every hour? Now, this is her story. This ain't my story. This is her story. That this dude is getting up every hour and going outside of the house. What are you going outside? You got a whole crackhead. I mean, a whole crackhead. And then you said you weren't equally yoked. Girl, bye. Washing dishes and not rinsing the dishes. Shoot, he was jonesing. He got that Jones on him. He was like, I'll be back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Tracy last night marital name would have been I'll be right back. Shit. He wouldn't even kiss the bride because he had to go out and take a hit. Child, bye. And now she is so surprised and Noble, come over here. And I wasn't going to say this, but I feel that my people deserve to know. Like, girl, that's your problem right now. That is your problem right now. You want to sit up and tell these people how in love you are, what a fool you are after being shown to be a fool for Rob Rack, and then turn around and talk about, oh, I love him. Oh, I'm in love with him. Oh, uh, I said yes with this old cheap ass ring that you put on your community wall talking about you said yes. Now all of a sudden, well, that's how you get to know people. You move in and you see it's gonna work out. And then you say yes. You don't say yes and throw up a Timu ring on your community wall and say you said yes. Girl, bye. Girl, who do you think you're fooling? Who you think you retelling this tragic love story to? It's tragic because you're in it. That's the tragedy of the whole story, is that you're in the story. Who throws this up on the wall? I said yes. I said yes. Girl, bye. So desperate and drawn out for love, and then says she's unequal. They were unequally yoked. Bitch, ain't no. Well, I guess you were, because he was a small man, and you have a quite a big back. So I can understand not being yoked equally. Engaged by male, girl. Engaged by black male. She better run back to Rob. I can't wait to see that. I official D spot. That is one of the things that I'm waiting, because Rob gave her life. Rob had her names ringing on the YouTube street. And the biggest complaint of all the other crackish things that she tried to pretend like was not crackish behavior, she didn't have too much of a qualm with these things. The biggest thing that she had a qualm about was his YouTube habits, his YouTube behavior, how he wouldn't listen to her to grow his YouTube channel. And that's another thing. He believed in praying to his ancestors, and I don't believe in that. But that wasn't a big thing, because I can understand, well, is it a big thing or wasn't it a big thing? That was another thing. But the biggest thing, even above God, was YouTube. And he wouldn't listen to me, and I would tell him how to grow his channel. And you think somebody who see that I have a thriving channel would listen to what I'm saying to make his channel grow? That was the largest thing and the largest concern about everything. You are not going to propose to me through FedEx. Noble is 50 years old and doesn't know how to wash dishes. He's from a generation where dishwashers were a luxury, so I know he's washed plenty of dishes by hand. Hello. See, and the fact that Tracy said, and that was a no for me. And I just couldn't understand that. You washed the dishes before you put them back in the cabinet. Bitch, you was sleeping in the bed with a coffee pot in your bed and the camera slip. Now you gonna act like you some OCDC princess? Girl, bye. Who you think you talking to? You a filthy bitch. We saw the camera slip and all that crud in your sink. And oh God, this shit is crazy. This shit is absolutely crazy. Her biggest complaint was about the YouTube, and he doesn't know how to go out here, and he wants to go out here, and he wants to tell all the information. And I said, you don't have to fight for me. I'll do all the fighting. But he's coming out here giving his children's name and everything. Well, bitch, you love doxing. So what's the problem? He leading them to it. So what's the problem? You love doxing so much, except when they doxing all of his criminal receipts. And people are gonna say he hit me with a shovel or something. That's not true. No, people not saying he hit you with a shovel. They saying he hit the chick with a shovel who he got charges for. Nobody's saying he hit you with a shovel. Bitch, don't try to conflate the two. You're gonna try to like spin golly the situation. No, he got charges for hitting somebody with a shovel. Nobody's gonna say he hit you with a shovel. Girl, bye. Ugh. Hey, So Bomb, how you doing? Okay, and then also the other thing she said, I wasn't gonna move to Detroit. It's too cold out there. I wasn't gonna move to Detroit. Okay, so you got so much going on in San Antonio. Um, so much going on in San Antonio. You have a couple of months back at your old job that you retired from, for sweeping up hair clippings off the floor at a aftermarket beauty beautician shop. Yeah, I wouldn't even call it a beautician shop. It's like a chop shop. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a hair salon. Like, girl, bye. That is not even. You can't even get a job at a real hair salon. So, but you have so much to lose. You don't even have a car. Hey, Tay, before ever 17, you don't even have a car. You have so much to lose. And Noble was out here saying that he had a union job and he was a shop steward and he worked at the car industry in Detroit, Michigan, nonetheless. So, if you're going to take a chance with a crackish alcoholic, it seems like you done took a chance where at least he was bringing in some money. The whole thing was bizarre and crazy, much like Tracy herself. That's my final point on this. All this rewriting of history, all this, oh, he wasn't this, he wasn't that. He wasn't that from the beginning. He was a frail, jaundiced looking person, and he didn't smoke that much. And he's putting all that stuff in his body, but you didn't mention the mushrooms. He was smoking cigars, he was smoking cigarettes, he was vaping, and he was taking pills to quit smoking, and all those chemicals in your body. Oh, girl, bye. Ugh. Anyway, so it seems like the wedding is off. It seems like Noble will not be moving to San Antonio. It seems like Noble is, tearing down the shower curtain was the last straw for her. It seems like Noble cannot successfully walk, get out of the shower, sit in chairs, lay in the bed, or do any type of thing without falling down. But that was Tracy's catch. But I'm wondering if Jay Wilson was the real reason why Tracy is not any longer with Noble, because we do know that Jay Wilson was his adult daycare worker for a couple of the days that he was in San Antonio. And she did brush over the fact that, well, I didn't know, maybe he was drunk. Well, you said that he drank your tequila stash one day when you were at work, so you know he was drunk. Since you know he was drunk, you can look at him and tell that he appears to be an alcoholic. And nothing against Noble, but I hope he seeks help, and so I hope he stops drinking himself to death. But as yellow as his eyes look and as frail as he look, it seems like yeah, I can imagine the smell that was coming off of him from all that alcohol coming through his pores. But you thought that that was a great catch. You thought that that was someone to build a life with. You thought that. You actually thought that. And hey, people cheered you on. Oh, I just love people when they're in love. Oh, I just love that. All that nicotine. That's why Noble didn't want to do sex time with Tracy. He probably has ED. Girl, I didn't know he didn't want to do sex time with her. Hey, Queen Diva, good morning. I had no idea. She should have done this behind the scenes, and it don't seem like a lot to break up over. Exactly. It does. She should. But see, the curious thing was she said that she felt like she was calling him all the time, and he wasn't reaching out and he wasn't calling back. So she did a test and she didn't call him, and he didn't call me, and the phone calls and the text stopped, and it was like nothing. And yeah, because he didn't want to be bothered with your ass. He had other things to do. He has had his ribs broken twice, she said. And you're surprised that he's falling down? You're surprised that he's a fall down drunk when he's had broken on two occasions? And you were there in Detroit with him? Girl, please, you saw all the telltale signs, but you are so desperate to make people think somebody wants you, wants the likes of you, that this is what you settle for because you know that's all you can get. Let's keep it a buck. That's all you can get. It's not about his life, bitch. Step your life up. That's what it is. That's what it gives. Hey, Miss T Velocity. Okay, Child Noble was probably smelling like a bum in front of the 7-Eleven cigarette smoke, alcohol coming out of his pores. I exactly, exactly. And she was glad to get it. I got a man. Got a man now. What gets me is that she knew this all before the relationship went this far. We are too old to build a man. Exactly. Exactly. So we're not gonna play like, oh, well, she found out so much about him when hey, watching from Cloud 9 when he came to visit her. Let's not forget she's already gone to visit him. Let's not forget she tried to poo-poo and play down the fact that he did mushrooms. Let's not play dumb because she's dumb. Are we gonna play dumb because she's dumb? And speaking of dumb, okay, let me see. She spent time with him before, so she knew exactly. So we're all supposed to, act like, hey, Voodoo, we didn't know, and oh, this is news to us, and oh, oh, Noble, what are you doing, Noble? He's doing the same thing he's always been doing. Like, give me a break. Well, I do hope that his adult daycare parent, Jay Wilson, gave him some more 1992 clothes to wear. I think it looked like any size a dude because everything that he always wore was oversized, too big, and looked like it came from was stolen from a bin for people who giving away clothes to Goodwill and things like that, wrinkled and disheveled and extra large on his poor body frame. So Noble, I don't have anything against you, but I'm not gonna act as if you are some great Stetson of a man and all this type of stuff. No, but you need to get your shit together, or you're gonna die. That's the bottom line. You're gonna die, child. Babying these grown people. Hey, Charlie, how are you doing? You know, and can you imagine? Yeah, I think that he saw the writing on the wall. The thing is, it doesn't seem like she was the one who pulled the cord on the relationship. This man, in his condition, seem to have been the one who pulled the cord on this relationship, who disengaged from this relationship. He didn't like what she was doing. Well, you're gonna have to sit back and you're gonna have to let me be a dumb, evil, doxing bitch and act as if I'm so concerned about doxing when it comes to me and mine. Girl, bye. It seems like he saw the handwriting on the wall prior to her. That's what it seems like to me. But anyway, I'll drop the link. I know nobody's gonna come up and hit the link. Um, you're more than welcome though. So okay, let me see what you said. Real talk, Ronnie. He doesn't have much time the way he's going. He looks like he's 60-ish. I didn't know he was 50, as Jay Wilson said. He has tea to spill about Noble, but he's not going to say anything. Well, why did he say anything? Like typical. And he's going to spill it. He will be spilling it. Why would you come out? Oh, I got tea to spill on him, but I ain't going to say nothing. Just like the, ugh, just like the, mm, mm, mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jay Wilson got tea to spill, but he's not going to spill it. Yeah, he will be spilling it. Trust and believe. So then she goes in on MU. Now, you just had a horrible relationship, and the most emotions you could bring up was about MU and how MU is such a bad person because MU did this and MU recorded me, and the celebrity pig is also done with MU because she recorded Tracy. And let's talk about the celebrity pig. Let's talk about this. So, did anybody notice that? Anybody notice how all of a sudden, uh, once Shelly gave her ultimatum, which we knew she would do, and I'm not having anything else to do with Benzone, then all of a sudden, here comes an expose out on Benzone with a bunch of old information that had already been dropped about Benzone and Benzone's behavior. All of this big expose, and then running over to Olivia like it was so salacious. And oh, girl, can you believe this happened? And it knocked my wig back. Is that what had that wig sitting halfway back off her head? This old information that she trotted out here like it was some brand new information about Benzone. Everybody was well aware of Benzone who cared to be informed about Benzone. Even some of us who did not even want to know anything about Benzone knew all of this information. Those women had tried it themselves on panels at least twice to give out all that information about Benzone and her behavior that she is going to court behind Jay Dunn, and come to find out Benzone is has been doing some of that same types of behavior in her own sector. But we're not going to act like it's new because now it's time to pull away from Benzone. Just tell Benzone you ain't fucking with her no more. You got what you wanted and you ain't fucking with her no more. Because that's what everybody else told her when she started fucking with y'all. That this day was gonna come and y'all was gonna stop fucking with her. And to come out here with that half-cocked bull crap about, oh, I didn't know Benzone was doing this, and girl, they told me this, and child, it didn't knock you off nothing. It just gave you a reason to retreat away from Benzone, somebody who you knew was up to the things that everybody else knew she was up to. Child, please. No longer can play Benzone as the victim. And I've never understood what exactly Benzone was the victim of. Not one time has it been explained what Benzone, how Jadon victimized Benzone. That has still not been thoroughly explained to me. But there's been charges brought, but nobody can enunciate clearly what exactly did Jadon do to Benzone. See, we get all these stories about naked pictures and this, that, and the other, and she was in this chat group, and she was in 5 groups, and it was this group and that. But no, what was the charges that she put Jay Dunn up on? See, explain that. While you explaining something you already knew when you was behind the scenes with her pushing her to do this dumb shit. Anyway, that's how I see it. So what else? Ness panel yesterday. Oh my god, I am so sick. I am so sick of entertaining idiots. I just, Ness was trying to have a panel once again, and Ness, I don't know why you let these people derail your channel like that, but what is her name from Babe Nation? Oh God, it's on the tip of my tongue. She came and she really did give Jay Dunn coupon therapy. Coupon therapy came up to say something to Ness, and then she asked Ness a question, and then, well, coupon therapy, can I answer the question? Now this is before Ness had a chance to answer the question. Who buttoned in but Jay Dunn? Well, let me answer the question. Jay Dunn, can I answer my own question? Okay, Ness. Okay, and Jay Dunn answered the question, and then they go into a little follow up behind the answer. Coupon therapy. Let me answer the question now. Bitch, the question was not even asked of you. Then she goes on into, well, I think Ness felt insecure because of her big lip. Coupon therapy asked her, do you think that you may need to look at your picker as opposed to looking at the people you pick? But have you recognized in your situation that you might pick the same type of people? And I think that was a good question to be asked, because a lot of times when you're in relationships or when you are dating people, uh, you tend to pick the same type of person, even when things about that type of person rubs you the wrong way, you don't like, you end up hating, and then the next person does the same thing. The next person is the same way, and that type of stuff. So I think coupon therapy asks a very good question. If Ness gave herself enough time to evaluate the type of person that she picked, since she had a previous bout with somebody with a DV situation. And so here comes Jada. Well, I think Ness is used to this since kindergarten when she fell and hit her lip. So she's used to people looking at her like that, and she don't care. And I was like, oh my God, what a ignoramus. And then it fell out into an all blown out argument. And then somebody came up to get coupon therapy down, and she said, okay, I just came to get her down because she's going through a lot with the passing of her father. And then here comes Jay Dunn, like a evil owl, her head spent all the way around on her body when she heard that this woman had recently lost her father. Oh, well, coupon therapy. You familiar with Ghost Dad? You having a Ghost Dad? You remember that movie with Bill Cosby, Ghost Dad? So, J Dunn, this is the same J Dunn who wanted people to have sympathy for her when her mother was spoken about in a crass way, and crass things were done about the death of her mother. But then the best that she could do to somebody who wasn't even talking to her, wasn't addressing her, was to come up and, oh, you having a ghost dad experience. But Jadon, what type of experience were you having? What And so it wasn't like you were trying to soothe her or have any type of understanding. You were trying to affect some pain in her because the lady said that she had just recently. But when the thing happened to you, at least it had been some time away. It doesn't make it right, but it had been years. You had to deal with your mom passing. But this coupon therapy, it was said to have recently lost her parent. And the best thing Jay Dunn could do was try to sit up there and mock this woman about the death of her father. It's like at a point now with the ignorant bitches around these YouTube streets that I just really find a whole lot of this stuff, degrading and disgusting. And people want things for themselves that they are not capable of giving to others. So, did any of you guys see that happen on Ness's channel last night? Um, I guess nobody saw that. The girl is evil. Good morning, Six. How are you doing? Coupon therapy. Yes, coupon therapy. Hey, D Cop for life. Yeah, so I thought that was quite pathetic to do because some people, it's like in instances where you have sympathy, you have human emotions, you have human feelings of right and wrong, and you can clearly see where some people are wrong. But see, when you clearly see when Jay Dunn is wrong, it's like she'll turn around and do the same thing that was treat people the same way in the way that she was wrong. So it's at a point where you can't have empathy for some of these people because they have empathy for no one but themselves. And these are adults. It's crazy. Hey, Kimberly Black, how you doing? Yep, I seen it, Ronnie Q. Kimberly Black. So if you want to expound on it, can you hey Ava, how are you doing? If you want to expound on it, I think I saw Ava in the chat yesterday, and they argued. I left the chat. It went on for long so long, but I'm glad that coupon therapy was able to keep her composure and say that what you're saying to me is let me paraphrase. She said what Jay Dunn is doing, she's showing that she lost her parent too soon, and her mother wasn't able to pour things into her as an adult, as a woman, that she needs to handle this world. That's why she acts the way she acts. So I was glad that she didn't insult her mother. And then, of course, when coupon therapy got down, Jay Dunn tried to turn it around and act as if coupon therapy said something so rude to her, and coupon therapy was talking about her mother. Oh, of course, then we get the turnaround. Then we get the turnaround on the dime when you're right there and you see what happens, and then try to play victim when you just got finished victimizing someone who just lost their parents. It's just like uh, uh, it's just like disgusting. It's disgusting. That's what it is to me. It's disgusting. You saw it too, K-Fit. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because some things are entertaining, but some things aren't. For me, they derailed the whole situation of Nessa's show, and she ended her show quickly thereafter. There was a guy DG who was in the chat, and then Jay Dunn screams out like somebody had knocked her over the head, like she was in danger in her home. And this man had been in the chat for a good hour that I saw him in their chat typing. And then she's, oh, what is he doing here? And Ness said, well, you're welcome to come up, and but I'm not going to allow you up while Jay Dunn is up here. Now, Jay Dunn, who has offered absolutely nothing but dissension on the panel, continues to sit there and say nothing, add nothing, just to occupy the space so that DG, who it seemed like Ness did want to interact with and talk to, and was glad to see in her chat. So what does Jay Dunn do? She sits up there like a big bump on the log, occupy a space so this man can't hit the link. So there's a lot of, Ness can run her panel the way she wants to, of course, but there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people, a lot of behaviors that really goes unchecked here. Really goes unchecked here. Hey, Angela Cook, how are you doing? And I really find it deplorable. Hey, Liz Livos, how you doing? So I'm gonna hit my link one more time. Anybody can come up. Is there something that I missed? You can write it in the chat that you want me to talk about. So we get the fake outrage behind Benzone and the whole expose that has been put out in the past year and also the past 6 months as a reason why the celebrity pig is done with Benzone, something everybody already knew. So then we have the Tracy just finding out that Noble is seemingly addicted to alcohol and other types of recreational drugs when she already knew that he said he did mushrooms. Oh my God, it's just like, can we get real here? Can we? I guess we're not supposed to be real here. I guess when I guess as a subscriber, you're out here and you're listening to the stories, and then you're just like, okay, well, I can work with this. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's chop this up. And then after a point, when you realize that all of this stuff is nothing but tricks and plays, all of this stuff is nothing but some made up fake ass content to come out here to put forward and to pontificate about as if it's something really important, really real, really stirring you to feel some type of way, when these bitches don't have no feelings about nothing but coming up with their next storyline. There's a bunch of storylines being run out here. There's no authentic people out here talking about authentic things, having authentic problems, made up beefs, a whole bunch of stuff. I agree. it's it's a strange vibe. I don't know if I should laugh or pray. It really is. It's really pathetic at this point, to fall in behind a lot of these storylines, because exactly that's what they are, is a bunch of bad ass storylines. It's crazy. So with that, yeah, that's all I have. Um and I thank you guys for coming out. Um I have a question for my female members. Uh I don't think I have any female members in here, so I may not ask the question. Let me see. I don't have any members in here. Purple Peach, yes. If you're still here, Purple Peach. What? Okay, or anybody in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Um, hey, El Lance, how are you doing? Peace to you as well. I want to talk about. I'm going to be talking about something in my members only live, and I want to know what do you guys would you guys be interested in this? There's a lot of YouTube influencers out here that do different types of content about uh, beauty products, shoes, purses, clothing, and things like that. And I want to know, do you think that these influencers on YouTube who get these discounts, who get gifted items and things like that, who then push these items out to the public, what do you guys think about this? I mean, they are the influencers that I watch, they get really good high end, items and things like that. So I have a concept. It's not a new concept. It's not my. I didn't create this concept, and I would like to show you guys some things because they're. I like well made clothes. I like well made shoes. I like good clothes. I like well made things. I am not a label whore or anything like that. As long as my things are made well. I There are some brands that I, know that are made well. So there's this high low, there's these dupes. They are not counterfeit items, but they're more like dupes on the style. They may have the shape of the purse, but it's not trying to have the fake symbols on the purse. What do you guys? Would you guys be interested in seeing some of these? Hey, T. Trisha, would you guys be interested in seeing some of these dupes that they have out here that are at comparable prices, like different shoes, like you see that Yves Saint Laurent does, and different brands, Prada does, that are duped by Steve Madden, that are duped by oh Sam Edelman and things like that. They are comparable in the shape, but they are far less expensive in price. I'll be interested. Good. Thank you, Cookie. Another one bites the dust. Who bit the dust? You talking about Noble? He's smoking dust, I think. But I digress. Who bit the dust? I'm sorry. Six. Okay, you guys, it seems like you guys would be interested. I'm gonna share something with you guys so you can take this with you and look at it. Sorry, I knocked myself out. So I'm gonna share something with you guys so you can take this with you and you can look at it, because there is this site that I found. They have different purses. They have a lot of purses that are put you in the frame of. Let me show you a few things. I forgot I did put a couple of pictures up here. Okay, another one bites the dust. I Rebel. I wanted to know who you're saying is. Oh yes, Noble. Thank you, thank you. Yes, good idea. Okay, let me see. I like runway fashions dupes. Okay, so I want to show. I have a whole lot of pictures that I have put together for fashion dupes, and there is this one site that I'm gonna drop you with. I think this is the site. Oh no, that's not the site. That's the real bag, and it's $2,830. They also have the crocheted one at Bergdorf. It's only $402, but that is not a Bottega. That is a Maria La Rosa. So it is similar to the Bottega. And they also have a lot of people who are duping these bags themselves. So there's that. So they have a lot of people who, let me see, are duping these bags themselves. Now we also have this Bottega bag is 2,700 or 1,500. This is on Farfetch, so depending on the quality. So that's what one of the pre-loved sites is what they call it. So that's why the prices range varies. But these bags are somewhere between 3,500 new, and they also have people who are duping these themselves. So there's that. Okay, now this is the site that I'm going to leave you with. So this is the real Bottega, the pouch bag, and I do like that chunky chain, and it's on sale for 1135 down from 1420. However, I'm going to leave you with this site here. Um, where you can get a dupe, and it's $109, and they have, and that's why I was asking, sometimes you may want something that's trendy, but you don't want to spend the price on it. I spend my bulk of my money on fashion staples, things that I'm going to get, coats and jackets and shoes and things like that. But if I want a trendy shoe, I don't want to pay $1,200 for a trendy shoe. So I'm going to I have a whole lot of things in my little cache. So I'm going to drop this site here for you guys so you guys can peruse that site. They have many, many different purses that are, reminiscent of many high-end purses. So I'm going to leave that for you here. And I hope you enjoy this site because, oh my God, they have so many nice bags in this on this site. So, and they're reasonable, between 60 and $100. A lot of the bags are real leather. The bags that are supposed to be real leather. So find. Let me find it. One second, please. I think I found it. Oh, no, that's Charles and Keith. And if you haven't, okay, Charles and Keith, they also have some great bags too, and they are their own brand. They are an actual brand, so you may want to check them out too. Let me drop them in the chat. I don't know if you guys have heard of that brand, but quite they have some quite stylish bags at a good price. That wasn't the one I was looking for though, but I'm gonna give that to you because I know some of you guys, would enjoy these sites. So I'm not trying to get you to say, "Oh, I have this bag, I have that bag." But if you like the style and shape of some of these more trendy items, and you don't want to, let me see. I think this is it. Okay. Yep, I got it. This is the site that you really want to peruse and check out. They have some they have some great bags in here at a great price. So check it out if I can copy it. Oh my god. Here you go. That is the site that had that last bag that I showed you with the heavy chain. So I'm gonna leave that there for you, and you guys can peruse that. And I hope you like it. That bag is everything with the chain. Okay, the bag with the chain is on this site right here. That second site that I gave you. Um, I think Tracy is ready for the gym trainer now. And oh, speaking of which, now I skimmed through two videos, and then you hear this dude. I think so too. I think so too. Thank you, Free Brown, for reminding me that of that. There was some dude talking in the background, and she go, "Oh, oh, that's the maintenance man. I have to go. He's working on this sink. I think I think the maintenance man is unclogging some pipes. All right." And then she did another live when she said, "I think I'll be back later." And then she did another live, and then she was interrupted. There was a voice in the background. "Oh, why are you guys asking me who's in the background? You guys are so nosy. That's the maintenance man." Well, I thought you were leaving so the maintenance man could finish earlier. I didn't see what time these lives were because I was setting up this live as I was listening, and then the time came upon me to go live. But it's quite interesting. Hey, Deanna, how are you doing? Um, Good to see you. So there is that. There is some maintenance man over at Tracy's. Oh, so often. And I wonder what pipes is he unclogging. Child, I hope he ain't gonna get a big mustard plug stuck up somewhere. But anyway, Deanna, I was on my way out. Uh, Deanna, did you hear that Tracy and Noble broke up? I didn't get. I I I came in at the last of your second live yesterday, Deanna, and I did not get to hear you talk about Tracy and Noble breaking up. Did you know that? Did you go live yet, Deanna? Are you going to talk about it? Deanna, let us know if you're going to talk about Tracy and Noble breaking up, so I can send the people over to your page. I'm waiting on Deanna to answer if she's going to talk about that. Now, Stomp Down has issued Deanna a warning. So you guys, if you guys did not hear Deanna's response to Stomp Down yesterday, you may want to take yourself over to Deanna's page as well and listen to Deanna's response to Stomp Down's threat. Okay, let me see what she said. Yes, I didn't talk about it. I'm tired of cracking. All right, all right, girl. Well, Deanna does have something for you. She went live actually twice last night. So I just dropped Deanna's link. That's Deanna's link I just dropped in the chat. So please take yourself over there and check it out. Tree Dog will always have a man at home. Uh uh even if it's a crackhead, she gotta get her some dick. She don't care where it has been. Tracy got a man at home. Uh, uh, she can't live alone. Hey, focus on you. How you doing? Thank you for stopping me for singing. Mustard plug. That's wrong. Hey, Kings Mina, how are you doing? I don't watch anymore. It's all fake, all fake. That is exactly exactly what I was saying. Focus on you. It is just, it's like tired, old, and through. So, let me see what how how long y'all that was going. How long did y'all think? I think you mean, did y'all think that was gonna last? I didn't think it was gonna last that long at all. I'm surprised that he is still breathing at this point. I was waiting on, Tracy should just hang on in there and get some life insurance on that motherfucker, and come up and to come up. I mean, it should be a matter of weeks or months. I ain't wishing nothing on him, but he does not look like he's well. I mean, shit. When you got the lick sitting in your lap, you better take the you better hit the lick. That's all I'm saying. Even crackheads flush the toilet and cook. Even crackheads cook. Child. Anyway, watching from cloud nine, hush, girl. All right, guys, that's all I have. Deanna, if you want to hit the link, last call for alcohol. Oh, I don't want to say that. Last call to hit the link if you want to hit the link. Oh, I think that. Oh, that's your page. If you want to hit the link, you're more than welcome to come up. I did not hear you talk about it, and as soon as you went off, I was like, oh, I wonder if she know that Tracy and Noble broke up, and Tracy out here trying to recreate a whole different story from what our eyes already told us. So with that, that's all I got, guys. Thank you for coming out. I hope you guys have a great day. And Deanna, you need to go live, and we need to hear your spin on what is going on. Deanna, do you think that Jay Wilson molested Noble when he was adult daycare watching him, and that's why Noble stopped contacting Tracy and stopped calling Tracy and all of that type of stuff? Do you think that Jay Wilson uh, perverted a Noble? Is Deanna still here? Thank you for watching from Cloud Nines. He's falling out the shot like the lady on the life, falling out the shower. Yes, girl. She's sitting up here talking about Noble couldn't stand up straight. Noble tore down her shower curtain. Noble was all, he's always falling. I asked him, why did you fall? Why did you fall out the bed? Babe, you don't remember when you fell out the bed? No, he don't remember because he was on mushrooms, bitch. He told you he's on mushrooms. How the fuck he gonna remember all that falling he was doing? The fuck you talking about? That's what he's supposed to do. He on mushrooms, motherfucker. He left every hour on the hour to go outside, and he said he was going to get something to drink. Okay, you're in Texas. Texas was one of the. I don't know. I know certain states where you can't buy liquor. You can't even buy liquor after 2 o'clock in the morning in California. So I don't know about Texas, but she said he was going out every hour on the hour, allegedly to buy alcohol and take a couple of puff on his cigarettes. Do you mean crack pipe shit? Do you mean a couple of hits off of the crack pipe? That's what I want to know. So anyway, that's all I got. And let me see what you guys. Yeah, the shower. She mad because Noble wasn't ready to rush to that altar. He figured he got to pay that child support, and he said, "Not now." Yeah, but all of a sudden, is so much wrong with him. Say what? Jay Wilson cockblock. Jay Wilson was babysitting him while she was at work. And I'm wondering if that's what it was. Now, Jay Wilson, somebody wrote in the chat that Jay Wilson said he has some tea to drop on Noble, but he's not going to tell it. But you know Jay Wilson is going to tell it, because if you weren't going to tell it, what was the point of saying you had some tea? So anyway, that's all I got. That is the latest that's going on in the YouTube streets. And I thank you guys for being here with me. And God bless you. Hope you have a great day. And don't hold any of this against me. You can cash at me at $Ronnie Q if you want to cash at me. But I appreciate you if you would just hit the like more than anything as well. Thank you very much. And I hope you guys have a great day. Oh, and Deanna has announced that she's going to do her cruise. And this heifer, she then showed up everybody. Her cruise is gonna be on Virgin. So she ain't messing with y'all. Deanna is not messing with y'all. So if you guys are interested in going on Deanna's cruise, please email her. Her email, you can find it, I'm pretty sure, in her description box. I don't know the email address. Deanna, if you're still here and if you want to tell them where they can find your email address. So you guys may want to check out Deanna Irving's cruise. So that's all I got. Thank you for coming out. All right, bye-bye.
I'm just trying to get something.